August 12th, 2025, Ukraine's 414th Strike UAV Brigade spotted a lone Russian soldier advancing along a road. Possibly separated or escaped from his unit, the soldier wandered in open terrain for some time.
I was gonna say Home Alone, but he's not really home. More like Invader Alone.
Unaware of the reconnaissance drone tracking him. After he stopped under a tree, fiddling with his phone, an FPV drone attack was launched against him. A Ukrainian FPV drone slowly approached the Russian soldier, but the soldier still didn't notice the incoming threat. The drone got closer and targeted the soldier's helmet. The soldier only realized the attack when the drone collided with him.
I have a question. I know the drone just hit him on the head, but isn't it just crazy that he's just like by himself? They just like his officers are like, yeah, just go that way. And you're probably not going to make it, but just go west. And I guess we'll never see you again. And you know, shit like this happens all the time, man.
A Russian soldier was spotted by the 425th Separate Assault Battalion while entering the basement of a building through a window. An FPV drone was immediately launched, and 2 drone strikes were carried out inside the building where the Russian soldiers were hiding. Not a single Russian soldier managed to make it out.
Wow.
August 12th, 2025, Ukrainian drone operators from the Signum unit destroyed Russian logistics vehicles, including a Kamaz truck transporting lumber for the construction of Russian trenches and dugouts.
Those
2
guys
Russian soldiers who noticed the drone got out of the vehicle and fled. One took cover in a house, the other among the trees. For the drone operator, the main priority was to inflict logistical damage. The next target of the FPV drone is a UAZ delivering supplies to the front. The Russian soldiers noticed the rapidly approaching drone and get out of the vehicle, but not fast enough. Another Russian vehicle was also on the same logistics route. The experienced drone operator quickly approached the vehicle and targeted the driver's compartment. An FPV pilot of the Ukrainian 81st Brigade attacks an already burning Russian MBT. At the moment, one of the surviving crew members tries to evacuate the vehicle. Ukrainian fiber optic.
Bro, right in the face.
One of the surviving crew members tries to evacuate the vehicle. Ukrainian fiber optic FPV drone ambushed.
These are the drones that just sit there. They wait for the enemy to come and then they'll take off. It's kind of crazy.
A Russian soldier riding an ATV.
Yeah, see.
Although the soldier noticed the sound coming from behind at the last moment, it was already too late. In another area, drone strikes targeted Russian assault groups, moving in pairs or teams of 3. Russian soldiers caught in open terrain have no choice but to run from the drone. Their chances of escape are virtually non-existent. Another Russian assault group notices the drone, but there is nowhere to run. A Russian soldier attempted to hide in a village toilet, but was neutralized by an FPV drone operated by the Hungarian Birds Wormbusters unit of Ukraine's 414th UAV Brigade. The next target was a Russian underground bunker. An explosives-laden drone was successfully flown inside the shelter, delivering a precise strike. The first strike was intense, but not enough. A few minutes later, a second drone attack was launched. After the second strike, Russian soldiers began fleeing the bunker in a desperate attempt to escape.
Like worms, they really are.
However, the FPV drone operators were determined not to let the Russian soldiers escape. 2 soldiers who left the trench and took cover under a tree quickly became exposed targets for the drones.
Wild.
You can support us by liking and commenting on the video. Ukraine's 38th Separate Marine Brigade successfully destroyed a Russian 1 L Harmony short-range radar system in Ocheretine, Donetsk region. The 114th TDF Brigade used a Ukrainian fiber optic FPV drone to destroy Russian FPV drones that were lying in wait to ambush Ukrainian soldiers in the Kupiansk direction.
2 of them.
The drones, positioned on top of a vehicle, were successfully eliminated. With the help of thermal imaging, a Russian soldier was detected in an open area and targeted with a kamikaze drone strike.
See ya.
Near the village of Kindrativka in the Sumy region, 2 Russian soldiers were spotted attempting to cross to the
They're on. They're on the boat is not even powered. It's going like this, man. They're going like this. They're trying to escape the Russian dictatorship back at home. Like, please. We're trying to get away from that.
opposite bank of the river by boat. An FPV drone was launched and headed straight for the vessel. The drone struck the boat before it could reach the opposite bank, and the Russian soldiers did not survive. Ukrainian aviation carried out a precision strike with a GBU-62 JDAM bomb,
Holy
destroying
shit.
a multi-story building that served as a Russian battalion command post in Soledar City, Donetsk region. On August 11th, 2025, the Ukrainian Fardam unit, part of the anti-tank battalion within the 3rd Assault Brigade, continued its relentless campaign against Russian forces in the Kharkiv region. Specializing in anti-armor warfare, this elite unit destroyed multiple Russian vehicles and equipment, severely degrading Russian capabilities. Ukrainian special forces from the 144th
Look at this gun over here we got. That thing's looking nice.
Special Operations Center destroy a Russian FPV drone while traveling on a buggy, which was lying in wait in the Sumy direction. Ukrainian fiber optic FPV drones destroyed a Russian boat, a tank,
This is Russian boat. This is high quality military grade rubber. Okay? It's very durable. It's Russian military standard. Okay? Probably made in China. But that's okay. Most things are made in China. Especially Russian military equipment.
artillery guns, and logistic vehicles in the Vovchansk direction. The operation was carried out by the Murchiki unit of the 57th
Malchiki?
Motorized Brigade.
Nice.
Experienced Ukrainian drone pilots bypass obstacles in Russian positions to infiltrate the area. Their targets are not limited to vehicles. Russian howitzers firing at Ukrainian defense positions also became targets for FPV drones. Numerous artillery units were destroyed.
See, these FPV drone operators, they know exactly where to like strike, right? The tank, he knows where the gas tank is of a tank. He knows where the weak points are. He knows how to like cause the most damage he can to the vehicle, right? So they take their time when they find a target. They take their time to pick out the most vulnerable spot, whether it's a tank or artillery system or whatever else.
And tanks like the T-72 were taken out. Ukraine inflicted millions of dollars in military damage on Russian forces using drones costing only a few $1,000s.
I think it's it's
Thanks
cheaper
to
than
their
that.
expertise, these drone pilots carry out daring missions deep behind enemy lines, constantly disrupting Russian supply chains and artillery positions. Their precision strikes not only inflict physical damage, but also sow confusion and lower morale among Russian troops.
Night vision. Looks like a tractor.
The Ukrainian 13th Offensive Guard Brigade, Khartia, eliminated Russian soldiers and equipment in a single day of operations in the Kharkiv, Belgorod direction. In just one day, a Ukrainian drone team, using 50 drones, neutralized countless Russian units.
Wow.
The Ukrainian army's ability to produce its own drones and scale up production is causing significant damage to Russian forces. In the village of Orokhov, Donetsk region, Ukrainian FPV drone operators, alongside Nemesis bomber drones, execute precision strikes on Russian infantry shelters. The coordinated attack disrupts enemy defenses.
I'm sorry. The first thing I thought of when they showed the inside of that house.
Shelters.
Wait.
The coordinated attack disrupts
It's a bunch of vodka bottles everywhere. Just to keep the morale high, right?
enemy defenses and weakens their frontline positions.
This is what it looks like.
These drone units, part of the 42nd Separate Mechanized Brigade, showcase Ukraine's growing mastery of drone warfare, combining agility and firepower to target fortified positions. Such operations significantly degrade Russian combat effectiveness, highlighting the evolving nature of modern conflict. Here, a heavy bombardment is carried out on the Russian position using drones.
These are like different types of drones. It has multiple rockets on them, and it throws in rockets from, or whatever you want to call it, grenades, explosives, from a way higher distance.
Repeated strikes
These are not kamikaze
completely
drones.
destroy the Russian defense line. A Ukrainian Su-27 fighter jet destroyed the command post of the 299th Paratrooper Regiment of the 98th Airborne Division with a precision bombing strike in Bakhmut City, Donetsk region. In the Kostiantynivka direction, the Ukrainian UAS Regiment Phoenix destroyed a Russian tank at night that was being hidden in a hangar.
Nowhere to hide.
A MiG-29, equipped with 2 hammer bombs, destroys houses housing Russian assault groups in
Right next to a
Unikivka
church.
village, Sumy region. In the Siversk direction, the Ukrainian Signum Battalion of the 53rd Mechanized Brigade successfully repelled Russian assaults through precise FPV drone strikes.
I literally didn't think, I'm like, what is this bush? I didn't even think about it. Like, that's a good camouflage. It got me for a second. I'm like, what the hell? And it starts moving.
Repelled Russian assaults through precise FPV drone strikes.
Wow. Ежик в тумане. It's like, I can't.
Skilled drone operators targeted and destroyed
A bush.
2 BTR-82 armored personnel carriers and 2 tanks equipped with mine plows. These strikes significantly hindered Russian advances, demonstrating the effectiveness of drone warfare in disrupting enemy armor and fortifications. The combination of speed, accuracy, and stealth in FPV drone attacks gives Ukrainian forces a crucial tactical edge on the battlefield. In this FPV drone attack, additional armor plating was observed being added to the outer surfaces of Russian armored vehicles to protect against drone strikes. However, all these measures proved insufficient. Repeated drone attacks ultimately rendered the armored vehicles inoperable. As of August 12, 2025, the battlefield remains fiercely contested, with neither side gaining decisive ground. Ukrainian forces continue to leverage advanced drone technology, particularly FPV and kamikaze drones, to maintain pressure on Russian units. These drones have become a critical force multiplier, targeting Russian logistics, armored vehicles, artillery positions, and troop concentrations with remarkable precision and speed. The ongoing drone assaults have disrupted Russian supply lines and weakened frontline defenses, forcing Moscow to divert significant resources to counter these threats. This has led to increased operational challenges and lowered morale among Russian troops. On the Ukrainian side, continuous drone production and skilled operators ensure sustained offensive capabilities despite numerical disadvantages. In summary, while the front lines remain fluid, Ukraine's innovative drone warfare is reshaping the conflict, gradually tipping the balance by inflicting disproportionate damage and undermining Russian operational effectiveness. The war's future will heavily depend on the continued evolution and deployment of such unmanned systems.
When you see these videos of these Russian soldiers getting hit by the drones, don't feel bad. Just remember, they're the invaders. Just like, for example, if somebody came to your house, broke into your house, and started to steal your stuff, try to kill you, and rape you, or whatever it is, you would want to defend your home as well. So look at it that way. What would you do? Would you just feel bad for them and let them do all that stuff? Or would you defend your house and defend your family? Think about that. We have a big day this Friday. Дуже великий день. цю п'ятницю. We're all gonna be glued to the TVs. And it's gonna be pretty big deal. We'll see what's gonna happen. We don't know nobody really knows, but I'm hoping for all the good. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, підпишись, це безкоштовно, and we'll see you guys next time. До побачення.